This last bit, the aftermath, pretty much.
Size for not being aware of the flashing red light right behind Taylor that signified the last 10 seconds of the 12th round. His decision immediately became one of the most debated in boxing history.
I think that Richard Steele made a bad stoppage. Meldrick Taylor had fought his heart out. He had earned the right of those extra 2 seconds.
It was hard initially to step back and really look at what had happened. One guy got assaulted at the end is what happened. So should they have stopped the fight? Yeah, they should have stopped the fight.
His expression said it all. I mean, he couldn't believe that he lost. Today, every time I think about that fight, I think about that expression on his face.
If the fight had gone to the scorecards, Meldrick Taylor would have won a split decision victory. But no matter the outcome, he paid a high price.
I examined Meldrick right after the fight, sent him to the hospital. Meldrick had a facial fracture. He was urinating pure blood. His face was grotesquely swollen. This was a kid who was truly beaten up to the face, the body, and the brain.
You rarely see guys that world-class caliber beaten so decisively to the point where their bodies are utterly gone. Once it's beaten out of you, it's gone forever.
From Culiacan, Mexico, Julio Cesar Chavez.
In Mexico, this fight turned Chavez into a heroic, almost legendary figure.
Chavez would remain unbeaten for the next 21 fights before finally losing in 1994. Meldrick Taylor never truly recovered.
Meldrick Taylor lost everything that night. He didn't just lose a title belt. He was never going to beat Meldrick Taylor again.
In the years following the loss to Chavez, Taylor's life and career propelled into a downward spiral, marked by diminished skills inside the ring, financial and legal problems outside of it, and most worrisome, this.
Oh, it's funny not to me because the media wrote bad things about me. When my name said it, I was washed up.
Today, at 36, Taylor continues to fight, despite evidence that he shouldn't.
Everybody like two lost my title, but
Meldrick is the classic great champion that won't quit. Someone that continued on with his career as best he could, but who shows all the evidence of chronic brain injury.
I'm at the beginning of the prime of my career, and I think I'm going to really excel in this fight. And it's going to propel me as the best fighter pound for pound in the world. It's going to make me a superstar. People say that thing about me, about my career. I shouldn't be fighting no more. And it's not true. So I'm here to prove myself that I'm still the same fighter I was.
This man should not be in the ring, should not be training in the gym. It makes me feel embarrassed for the sport that anyone would allow him to fight.
If I had to use one word of what Meldrick Taylor's life is now, I would say tragic. But he should have had his victory for his own personal pride, for the satisfaction of knowing that he did it. Because Meldrick Taylor was special.
You just don't see many better fights. Skill, will, close competition, bizarre circumstances, strong personalities. That fight had it all.
It turned out to be a great fight. It really a great moment in my life. I never regretted what I did.